I can get up close to the mic.
I feel like it should be Olive.
Yeah, so I'm the only one that has experience with the comic out of the three of us.
Hello, funny internet people.
Oh, we're live!
Yeah, we're live now. Hello. Say hello,
Oh
everyone.
god, 5 seconds to eat my ice cream. I'm so sorry.
Hello, internet.
No, you get nothing.
Welcome to Game Theory, the show where we ask, can Adrian do a vocal dub and eat ice cream at the same time?
Let's
find
find
The
out.
answer is yes.
How are y'all
I'm just gonna tell you straight up. The answer is yes.
That's just a theory. A game
Chat
theory.
wants to know how we're gonna do Freckle. We'll get to that when we come to it. So.
Oh, we already have someone in chat. Welcome.
Yeah, they hopped in as soon as we started.
Wait,
okay.
hold up. What's the username?
Abby W.
That's B!
Oh! Hi, B.
I'm sorry,
we don't know.
I might have peeked the mic. That's my bestie.
No, that is okay.
I love you, B.
Also, chat and B, since you're in the chat, let us know if the audio levels are too high, too low, need adjusting for anybody. Anyways, let's all introduce ourselves real quick, just to make sure chat is familiar with who all of us are. I'm Maddie. I own the channel. I also go by Kit. All of you want to go?
Oh, for sure. Hello. I have been on this channel many a time. You may recognize me. If you don't, what's good? My name is Olive. I have a doohickey. I have a very small plastic doohickey I'm messing around with. Maybe we'll, superimpose it if this gets edited. It's supposed to come in a set of several doohickeys, and you put them together, but I just have the one, and I've been fidgeting with it for the past several hours.
Alright, I know, Adrian, I know you're eating your ice cream, but do you want
Oh no, I finished it. I'm good.
okay,
I'm good.
okay.
I only had a little bit left.
Adrian is
Hi, I'm Adrian. I'm a holdover from Maddie and I's first channel. We're still best friends, so sometimes
Yes.
I appear on her channel.
Yes, we do. We're the TMNT gang. If you watched our TMNT streams, which we need to get back to at some point, we need to finish that game.
This is a nice break,
This is
though.
a nice break. a break after we haven't streamed TMNT in 3 months.
Exactly. Welcome back.
Okay. Well, anyways, so I guess we can go ahead and get started. Olive, you said you wanted to be the narrator, so take it away.
Yes, because I'm a very big fan of Lackadaisy. I've been reading the comics since I was a wee lass.
I'm going in blind, other than having seen the pilot of the animated version.
Same.
So, yeah.
And I literally just saw the pilot today, so fresh on the mind.
Ooh.
St. Louis, 1920. Located at the junction of the Mississippi and Missouri rivers, the city is one of the nation's largest. It's both a busy river port and a major train hub. The recent enactment of national prohibition promises to bring great change. We are 4 panels in! For better or for worse. The city's once prosperous breweries struggle to remain in business. Most do not survive. But an emerging underground industry begins filling the gaps, or the taps, as it were. Chat couldn't see me, but I winked at the camera. Meanwhile, restaurateur Atlas May owns and operates a modest niche within the city, the Little Daisy Cafe. But his unassuming establishment happens also to be a portal into the extensive maze of limestone caves beneath St. Louis. And by all accounts, Atlas is an opportunist. I'm so glad you have a pop filter. There's so many sibilants in this opening monologue.
God, I have to get one.
Sorry.
Soon, though St. Louis is dry on the surface, there's a wellspring underground. A club-shaped pin worn under the collar or inside the lapel grants trusted patrons access to this subterranean place. The Lackadaisy Speakeasy. The location of St. Louis in the middle of the country means illegal liquor flows in by numerous routes. Never at a loss for supply, Lackadaisy prospers and becomes the city's most prominent bootleg operation. Atlas has a small empire. But as prohibition persists, formidable rivals begin to emerge. The competition is anything but friendly. Enemies lurk around every corner. And in 1926, Atlas meets a violent end. Lackadaisy falls into the hands of his widow, Mitzi May. But there are rumors of her involvement in his death. Amidst shaken loyalties and mounting pressure from competitors, there is a great exodus of constituents, a near-fatal blow for Lackadaisy itself. By 1927, only a small faction of Atlas's crew and a handful of the steadfast patrons remain. the organization struggles to survive. And so, while the rest of the city and much of the world celebrate the spirit of St. Louis, certain other individuals are preoccupied with the spirits in St. Louis.
Alright, one moment here. Sorry, I'm gonna check the audio levels.
Enter Rocky Rickaby, my baby boy. And so, while the rest of the city... That's me.
That is you.
How do I sound?
You sound very good.
Let's go,
And
alright.
the audio levels, I think, for the music was what I was most worried about. I wanted to make sure the music wasn't too loud, and I think we're good.
Alright.
Alright, so who wants to take this guy? This guy whose name is escaping me at the moment.
Rocky Rickaby.
Rocky, right, okay. Does anybody want to take Rocky especially? I will if nobody else wants to, but...
I honestly really just want to be Freckles.
Okay, you want to be Freckles? Alright, I'll do Rocky then.
Freckles.
Captain Kehoe, how's old Muddy mistreating you this fine day?
Ducky.
Glad to hear it. Concerning your cargo, if I could have the where and when?
Tomorrow after midnight, entrance to English Cave. And whatever quarrel you have, settle it here. I don't want it on my hands.
Oh, hell.
You again?
Come on! Just how much liquor do you need to sustain that riverside shanty you call an establishment?
All of it. Didn't you swallow enough teeth last time we talked about this?
As a matter of fact, I did. But I bet I still have more than you.
Get flogged.
We gotta do the sound effects.
I will,
Hold on. There we go.
Get Foley up in here. Hang on, I'll punch my apple here.
You splattered the apple!
I did not expect that to actually have the impact it did.
That was such a me sound.
Off my knuckles real quick.
Hey, it worked. You got a good sound.
They use fruits and vegetables in the Mortal Kombat studio.
Alright, hold on. Are there any new characters in this panel? New characters, I think we always stop to ask.
He just kind of, like, fights them for a
Okay,
bit.
cool.
Overdressed.
Oh, no, I have to do the what?
Overdressed.
Hey, that's a clever trick. What are you doing?
We're gonna go for a ride.
This doesn't mean I won't be making that pickup. Yeah.
We got any rope or anything in the truck? No. Got a toolbox,
Adrian, you want to do that, cat?
We got any rope or anything in the truck?
Got a toolbox though.
Yeah.
I didn't see the knot. Oh.
No, you're good. Why the special treatment, guys? Couldn't you just bash me over the head with something and call it a day?
Adrian, I believe this is you.
Oh, it's a different cat, but...
Oh, it's
Yeah, I'm the overall guy.
Well, Avril's in a bad mood today because one of the pigs gone mad and we had to shoot it.
Oh, wham.
Wham.
what's-
Hang on, where's my apple? Oh, shoot, Maddie got it.
I got it. Oh. I guess that'll make you my travel companion. I'll call you Frothy.
Oh, no.
Frothy, where do you suppose we're going?
I adore Rocky.
No.
Rabies pig.
I don't like Frothy. I don't like Frothy.
Oh god, they're tying him to the fucking railroad. Oh no. Well, I have to admit, this is somewhat more creative than I expected. From a bunch of witless rubes.
That was my apple again.
Is that the right sound though? We need more of a crack.
Probably not.
We
Wait,
need more of a
I got
crack.
this. Okay, guys, I got this.
Ooh,
that's
there
a good
we go. Okay. I hope you boys are prepared to be disappointed. Wait, actually no, I have a really good idea
You
for
have
this.
a train sound?
No, I have YouTube though.
We didn't prepare for this at all.
Relaxing train sounds.
No, we don't want relaxing.
There we go.
Sure, that works.
It's on autoplay.
No, I paused it.
Okay, good.
Alright, because being run down by something called the Sunshine Special is too ironic to be possible.
You're first on this one.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, you've made your point. Kehoe is all yours.
Point? There ain't no point except to watch you get hit by that train. Emery here never seen anything hit by a train before.
Nope, never.
If you don't mind, I do have other individuals to be harassed. Oh, no,
no, okay, can we read
Nah,
that?
we're all good. Don't worry about it. Really? Well, you've been missing out. The splatter is something to behold. It's really quite, spectacular. And, since it's a special occasion, why not maximize the carnage? That is, I think you may just have enough time to add a certain pig to the mix.
Careful, he's a tricky one.
Well, that's an idea.
No, he ain't. He's an idiot. I read him in the wrong order again.
It's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Yeah.
All of it's top to bottom, left to right.
I know how to read.
I know.
Mads. I know how to read. Nah, I'm done with this panel. You don't get the rest of it.
No, Olive, I'm sorry. No, please, Olive, you're really good at voice acting.
No, I ain't even an idiot. Can't take a mad pig to market anyhow. Might as well get rid of 2 crackpots with 1 train.
Like Ma would say.
Let me finish my apple real quick. I'm sorry. I took a very
Wait, I think this one's me anyways. And don't you move from that spot or I'll shoot you. Then watch you get hit by a train.
I knew you'd come through for me, Frothy. Oh, damn! Durable mercerized cotton, silk blend. I'll just have to how did it go? Elbow down, arms around.
That's a lot of moving for someone ain't supposed to be moving.
I can't help
You're doing
it.
the train.
I have a condition.
I hear the chugga.
I'm
Not
the
for much
train.
longer, you just hold fast.
You'll have to speak louder and stop vibrating. I can't make out what you're saying.
What?
Chug of choo choo. I
I
said.
don't want to be annoying.
No, you're good. We need to do the splack. How are we doing the splack?
I got it.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Oh, Rocky, you're maniacal.
I love him.
Oh,
so
can I
fun.
please be Mitzi?
Yeah, you can be Mitzi.
I want to be Mitzi so bad. She was always
Oh,
one of
so
my
true.
favorites.
I'll be Ivy then. Did you finish refiguring the hold up. Did you finish refiguring expenses?
No. As far as reading material goes, the ledger is too depressing. I decided to read the obituaries instead. When you get a little older, you'll discover the only difference between tragedy and comedy is whether it happened to you or somebody else. Oh, look. Wick is in the paper today.
In the obituaries?
The business section, sweetie. Apparently he's doing rather well for himself lately. I suppose not all news is bad news.
Good afternoon, ladies. It's a lovely day out there for an extraordinarily long walk.
And where have you been all day? That was supposed to be a brief rendezvous.
I'm sorry, Miss M. Some of the locals insisted on seeing me reenact the perils of Pauline. Oh, customers! I didn't realize we actually served anyone here. Hello! How's your lunch? Are you enjoying your lunch? Or would you say it's more of an early dinner? Rocky, you know how much you frighten the elderly. Come talk to us over here.
I aspire to one day be like Rocky
Yeah.
and frighten the elderly.
We're in need of any business we can get. Finances have her looking to dead people for a laugh.
Oh well, knowing Kehoe, that freight has an unusually high content of embalming fluid anyway.
No, you misunderstand. Despite appearances, Miss M, today has been unequivocal success. I can't even know if I'm saying that word right. Fuck.
You are.
Sorry. Okay. I just need to find the car.
Oh honey, you lost the car? It's all we have left besides that old truck. I had to sell
Rocky
the rest.
doesn't. Rocky doesn't lose keys to cars. He loses the cars
The
themselves.
whole last car.
Entire car. Probably because he drove it into a river. Who are we kidding?
Honestly.
Don't worry, if I could just borrow a certain surly Slovak for a bit, I'll get it right back. There'll be plenty of embalming fluid to go around tomorrow night.
Check in the garage. Ivy, you go along too. Victor will be less likely to throttle him in your presence.
Sure.
All right.
So wait, was I reading that right in the pilot that Victor has a crush on Ivy?
I genuinely don't remember.
There was like
Ivy is very sweet on him.
I think Victor. I think it was more. I think from when I was watching Saber Sparks, like their Let's Watch, and I think his friend, whose name I can never remember,
Mordecai.
that he watched. No. Saber Sparks' friend, who he watches things with.
Oh,
she
yeah,
said.
what's her face?
Yeah, she said. She said that it's more of like he's like very overprotective of her.
That's true.
Okay.
I do recall Ivy being a bit sweet on Victor. I am gonna say though, Ivy and Rocky show up in a lot of the same scenes, so I would recommend like each of you taking one of them just for the future.
Okay.
This is also because I really want to be selfish, because Victor is another one of my favorites, and he don't talk much, but when you do, I'd like to play him if that's alright with you too.
Alright.
I can take Rocky then.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright. Cool. You know how when Victor looks at you, it seems like he's searing a hole through your face? Well, I have a theory about that. By having to pass through that singular ocular of his, the hate energy he radiates experiences some sort of amplification in a manner not unlike stimulated emission, as Einstein described it, resulting in a kind of highly intensified glare beam.
Alright, now you two try and do this at the same time.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh, I need to show you my shoes.
You wouldn't
My dad
believe what
sent some
happened
money
today.
so he could
Which of
buy
these
me some
yokels a
books I
truck
need
and
for
then
the summer semester.
take out to
But
get
I saw
out?
these I feel the same as that. Okay, that's about all as far as I could get.
Sure.
No, oh, hold up. We have to just repeatedly say noise in our characters' voices.
All right. Noise.
No.
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 But Victor, we didn't even ask a question.
I just need some help getting the car.
Could you please?
Not now. I'm busy.
You want to do a him?
What? That's not him. That's Ivy. She tackles
Yeah,
him.
Ivy starts with that.
Oh.
There we go. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, Victor.
Ah, bad knees. Get off.
How about if I bend your fingers the wrong way? How about that?
It transitions right into the next
Oh,
one.
does it? Okay. I'll crush the air out of your lungs, you big ornery ox.
Okay, Devka, get off.
Okay? Was that a yes? And you aren't gonna kill him, right?
Yeah, aren't gonna kill him, right? Get off.
Well, he's all yours. Sometimes you have to rough him up a little bit, but he's really just a big teddy bear once you... Victor, put the wrench down! You said you wouldn't!
I adore
Me. I have a bit of a dilemma, Victor. As fortune would have it, there's a pickup tomorrow night, but the contrary, fortune-wise, it seems like I'll have a gaggle of belligerent clodhoppers to contend with. And so, well, I was hoping you would have some valuable advice, or perhaps some words of inspiration for your young protege.
Quit.
Quit? I can't quit, Victor. Who would be left to bring Miss M her gun and whiskey and coffin varnish?
How can I help when you are so much like a spaghetti noodle?
I'm like a spaghetti noodle?
Yeah, skinny, the muscle. That is why you come back looking always like you got hit by train.
Says the one-eyed man with knees that don't bend.
One of them bends somewhat. And that is after 7 years at this work.
Well, my record for not getting hit by trains is actually pretty good. I know I've seen a lot of scrapes since I started, but I've survived them all with minimal, what was I, Hey, you wouldn't happen to know exactly where I could find a pig farm around here, would you? Somewhere by the river? No? Because I was thinking, That is because I couldn't help but notice that only rag in your pocket. You're practically pointing at it. How could I ignore? And, for a muse of fire.
What?
I mean, I have an idea. You want to hear my idea?
Get out!
Sure, getting out. Oh, thanks for your help. And for not crushing my skull with a blunt instrument.
Good evening, dear. Then she throws the thing out a window.
Hold on. I got a sound effect for this.
Please tell me it's just hoo-wah guy. Hoo-wah.
Smash cat.
Why do you know this is a thing?
Oh no. What is this? Casio no.
No, it's a whole video where they smash things.
Yeah.
That's not what I was looking for, but that works.
It might interest you to know. Sorry.
I just want to say what Miss M is doing right now is what I want to do every single time I close at my job. I hate paperwork so much.
It might interest you to know Sedgwick Sable is having a new quarry blasted just west of here between the two rivers. There's quite a list of dignitaries attending the, christening. I suppose that calls for a special invitation? They're blowing something up after all. What better reason to celebrate? Yes?
You should be careful conversing so indiscreetly with the... I can't... Does someone want to give me that?
Portraiture, yeah.
Portraiture, Miss M. People are liable to think you're crazier than a can of cricket juice. Crazier than me!
Oh, Rocky. Come on in.
That was a good sound effect.
It's because it was
I
real.
found your adding machine.
Thank you, sweetie. Actually, I'm glad you came.
You are?
You're still certain you can get your hands on that freight tomorrow night? We may have some important guests, and I can't keep watering down that watered-down whiskey we've got left.
Absolutely. And not only because I got my hat back and the car, but because Victor gave me some invaluable, because, well, he seemed to suggest the trouble is that I'm the wrong kind of noodle. Tomorrow I'll be more like linguine.
Mm-hmm. The Union Trust building. It's getting late, but the doorman should take it. If you could just drop it off on your way to wherever it is you live.
In a box!
Mr. Sable?
I'm a cat!
Mr. Sable.
Oh, can I voice him?
Yes.
God, please.
Some thug brought this message for you.
What?
It's just your letter opener, Mr. Sable. The doorman said the courier looked like some scruffy excuse for a hoodlum.
What are you doing here this time of night, Lacey?
Well, I figured I'd stay and make more coffee if you needed it. But I think maybe you've had enough.
Why don't you head on home and get some rest? Big day tomorrow and all.
Cedric,
I can't.
how about
Well,
a
okay,
toast
you can
to
read
good
it.
tidings and new prospects? Mitzi, a P.S. Bring some friends. This is the scene!
Oh, this is the opening.
This is the scene.
that they put it in the animation.
This was honestly one of my favorite parts. Do I sing here or can I just monologue?
I think you can just monologue.
Thank God, because
It's
I don't want to do that.
Arrhythmic.
Alright, cool. Yeah, it was arrhythmic in the pilot. I was like, this is beautiful music, but it does not go with the words.
Hey,
I'll
sing it if you want me to, but...
God, please no. Let's not do that. Old Man River. That seems far too... Can someone give me that?
Austere.
Okay. Austere, a name for something made of mirth and rage, a roiling red blood river vein. In chief among your traits is age. You're a wily, convoluted sage. The old, the thing to call what rings, that vernal heart of Westerlore, what brings us brassy, myth-made kings. and predespondence of buggy-type things. To challenge titans come before, demerge to a try at Avalon once more. And what august vitality in your wide assorted streams you must have to oversee alchemic change of timber beam to iron, brick, and engine steam. Your lumber, whiskey, waters lance, the prideful sober sovereignty of faulty hailed temperance, and wilther self-sure continence. Yes, righteousness is vanity, but your sports for imps, not elderly.
I think it's really funny how the people on there are just watching him out there.
Like, if someone call the cops, he's gonna jump.
Good news, they do call the cops.
Oh my god, they do! There's a cop!
Yeah, there he is.
So if there's a name for migrant mass of veteran frivolity that snakes through seas of prairie grass and groves of summer sassafras, a name that flows as roguishly as wild waters fast and free, it's your real name, Mississippi. Encore? So fucking
Old
funny.
lady cat!
Oh my god, she's so old.
Can I love that. I have a good old lady voice. Can I be?
Oh, please, Maddie, be the old lady. Aunt Nina, good morning.
Rourke. Alright, what is it you want?
Well, since you asked, my jacket, it needs
A proper burial! What the devil did you get into?
just some dirt and mud and railroad gravel, hay, pig drool, and...
I don't know how someone who earns a living playing the violin manages to destroy his clothing on a daily basis.
It's a competitive field.
And I get to be your laundress,
Why, sure, and I have a little errand to run, so I'll just be...
Hold on! You're going to do me a favor in return. Take Calvin with you. He could do this. He could do with the distraction.
What? Shouldn't the little officer in training be at the academy or some such this time of day?
Not anymore. There was some sort of incident. He won't tell me about it. Been moping around the backyard all morning. He just keeps mowing and mowing.
Well, I suppose I could, if you insist.
Good. Get him some lunch, too. And get him back here before dark and stay out of trouble.
Naturally.
There's Calvin.
Little
All right,
guy.
Maddie, if you want to take
It's
Rocky
me.
again.
Yeah, I'll take Rocky if you want to take Freckle.
Alright, I am the baby.
Okay, also, Rollins is in the chat, says, glad y'all are reading this. They was really into this series since high school. Based.
Dude, me too. You have no idea how much serotonin this is bringing me.
Hey there, sunshine. How are ya?
Oh, fine. How are you?
Well, better than you, I reckon. My face isn't melting off the way yours appears to be. I bet I've got a thing to fix your face problem, though. Why don't you go get yourself washed up and meet me out front?
What's in the...
Sweet justice! And motor oil and gasoline.
Me. Me.
What? What is it? Don't you like justice?
I like justice. But what does that matter? I'm useless.
No, you're useful for watching pigs. That's, you're a useful pig watcher. So let me know if you see any pigs. I don't know why you're so bent up on enforcing the law lawfully anyways. You could always take up vigilantism.
Is that what you do?
Sure, I can't think of any reason you wouldn't call it that. Well, this must be the place. Classy.
I'm sorry, the stream glitched. Okay,
Oh.
there. Why are there bottles all over the ground?
Because, Freckle, these Philistines don't know how to run a respectable business. And as rogue upholders of all that is just, we're obliged to take action. Oh shoot, whoops, no, go back.
Spoilers!
Ah.
Spoilers! God, this came out when I was 7.
Goddamn.
Oh, I'm sorry, we're back on the right.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Right, 2008. Yeah, I'm just not realizing this predates Homestuck.
God damn.
This
always
does.
equate
This
them around the
predates
same time
Homestuck.
period for
Oh,
some
God.
reason.
No.
Well, look at that. They're buying off the river and they've still got their own still. And they've got their own still. What avarice?
Hey, what in the hell are you?
Ah! Oh, that was you.
It's both
Ah!
of us. Screaming is my favorite part of voice acting.
For real. Stop! Throw it! Throw it! No, I meant this direction. Ha! Perfect! Things are looking up. Always be prepared to improvise, Freckle. That's rule number 1 for jazz players and vigilantes alike. And once you're finished gawking, feel free to help me push.
God, he is just a chaotic neutral at heart.
Oh, yeah.
What in the blue blaze has happened?
Give me some more buckets. That goddamn mosquito showed up and nearly set the barn on fire.
Well, we gotta. What will make a good crunch sound right now? Apple.
I got you.
Take a bite out of the apple.
Just take a bite.
This is a really yummy apple.
I think this is you, Adrian.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear the sound effect. Okay.
No, you're good.
Forget the buckets. Get me a shotgun.
I'm gonna step away from the mic for a little bit to eat this yummy apple.
Ooh,
Olive, you
tasty.
can't. You don't have to step away from the mic.
I don't want my chewing noises.
We can't hear it.
Just in case. I'm not in this.
Tasty. Nom 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 nom
Okay.
nom. Apple.
Apple. Yum yum. Yum yum. Good. Yum yum yum.
Yum good.
Like and comment if you got that reference, YouTube gang.
Leave a comment.
Leave a comment below if you got the reference. Okay. Well, I'll be damned. I missed the barn completely.
Was that their house?
Boom boom.
Pop 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 pop.
Snap into the.
Yeah, that's some jazzy shit.
Yeah.
That's jazzy.
That's bebop.
Ha! That's strike 2. 1 shot left. Oh no, wait, that's not a ha. That's a That's strike 2. 1 shot left. And we better not let it go to waste. I'll just have to steer this time.
Are you sure this is
Are you questioning my logic?
never
He
never
says-
this
Burning a ride.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I know you wish you could come along too.
The passenger side is on fire.
But your mother'll cane me if I bring you home all muddied up.
God damn it, for a little real, I'm breaking in half of my brain, dirty little fireboat, rat bastard son of a.
Hey, watch it, Hayseed! Reckless pedestrians. Sploosh. Heh. Oh, I get to do
Yeah,
more.
that was right on cue.
I get to do the maniacal laughing now.
Rocky!
Oh, uh-oh.
Sorry,
I
we'll be
bet.
quiet. We're dubbing Lackadaisy and we'll turn the volume down.
Gotcha, we'll try and keep it down. Sorry.
Ooh, you guys are in trouble.
We got in trouble with the roommates.
The can.
Back to the car.
Here, I'll do this because it's yelling. I'll feed you sorry carcasses to the pigs, you sons of bitches!
Crack.
Twing.
ASMR gun. Baboom.
We're doing an ASMR Lackadaisy read through everyone except for me, in which case I will be making your ears bleed because I live alone.
Well, shucks. Do you think
I'm
we're...
there.
Well, shucks. Do you think we wore out our welcome? Come on. Oh, whoops. Come on, laugh. You can't tell me that wasn't funny.
I was counting how many laws we broke.
Oh, well, I know it wasn't lawful, per se, but I find the scope of the law can be rather limiting. What's lawful doesn't always coincide with what's right, Freckle. And that was very right.
Oh. Ha! Wait, no, I haven't been in any trouble since... I mean, I'm supposed to be...
See? You're making progress already! I'm gonna get you a sandwich. You've earned it.
Okay.
He don't know!
Calvin,
This
Freckle,
poor
my
guy.
baby.
Okay, what does chat say? Yeah, Rocky just kind of follows his moral compass, which is a needle spinning rapidly as it falls off a cliff. In other words, it disappears in his head at the moment. Yeah, that's accurate.
Scan.
My favorite
I love
ASMR
him.
violence.
You
Yep.
have all three on screen now. Should I take Ivy?
Let's see. I'll take. Okay, do you think I do a better Ivy or a better Rocky?
Honestly, I'm
You
really
do a-
attached to your Rocky right now.
Okay,
You're
I'll,
really great, Rocky.
Thank you.
It's crazy.
Yes, crazy giggly demeanor down pat.
It's fucking insane, man. I'm
it's
worried about you.
Here's the. You want to know the real truth? It's my radio voice. It's literally just my radio voice. I got so
That's
good
fair.
at doing the radio voice when I was on air that it transfers over to Rocky really well.
Wait, you were on the radio?
You're
Yeah,
just
I was on the radio
unhinged.
back at my old school.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
it was
had,
really
they had,
cool.
it was also the. It was.
We
It,
are gonna need to dial down the volume a little
Alright.
bit. Is someone in the next room having a just a crap day?
It was tiny. It was tiny. The tiny college I went to in the really small area, and it was the #1 listened to radio station for like a while. So I had a radio show. Unfortunately, it was before I transitioned, so now everybody knows what I sounded like. But
Well, I ought to
That's okay.
over there and do some disc jockey. And I always thought it would be really fun to be like a shock jockey.
you know what? We could honestly. I think the school has like a podcast thing. We could try and email and see if we can do a podcast.
Maybe. I don't know. See, a podcast? Not really. I more want to like pop in between songs and be like,
You're listening to 92.9.
I don't know if we have anything like that, but I'll email. They said would you? They literally had signs up in the media building like, want to run a radio show? Email this thing.
I would.
So
like
we
that.
could do that together. That would be awesome.
Mayhaps.
Okay, anyways.
Gives me an excuse to show off my chops.
Yeah,
That's the
and
word.
for what, and then
Vocal
for,
chops.
and then also for whatever reason, if our degrees don't do us much good, then we have a backup. Okay. Anyways, back on topic. Sorry.
This is where you work?
Yep,
Little Daisy.
that's the name.
You're in the band.
Sure am.
Where does the band play?
In the basement.
Why?
Better acoustics. Miss Pepper, this boy's asking an awful lot of questions. Would you kindly bring him a sandwich or something I could stuff in his mouth?
Sure.
And pancakes.
We don't
Oh,
serve
that was
pancakes
me.
in the afternoon, Rocky.
But pancakes.
Why does it have to be pancakes? I don't want to put the stove back on. And...
Pancakes.
Well, what did you do today that got you in such a ferocious mood for pancakes anyway?
I almost singed my eyebrows off.
Again?
And Freckle here watched for pigs.
Freckle, huh?
Calvin.
Do you mind if I sit here? Because you must be the cutest thing this side of the river. Are you trying to hide?
No.
Yeah, don't mind him, Miss Pepper. He doesn't get out much. A little uncouth, you know?
He doesn't? Well, you should bring him tonight. Down to the...
No. I mean, I have things to do. I'm busy tonight, doing things.
Aw.
You know, the things that I do. The things for Cusco. The Cusco for things.
Ah,
I almost dropped my F. My yummy sound effects machine.
yum, good. Yum, good. Really, I should be getting him home soon. He's supposed to be...
Oops. Oh, I'm sorry. Napkins are over there.
My lucky tie! Like I was saying, I should get you home. Your mother is probably getting bored without more laundry to do anyway.
Hey, Olive, I just got your little knick-knack that you've been fidgeting with for the past 3 hours. Look at that. It kind of looks like it, except
oh my
three.
God, it
Oh, it's a
does.
clover.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it looks like
a
it.
club suit.
Oh, so she
Yeah.
gave him the clover pin so we can get in. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
well, that's fun.
Okay.
Okay,
Your
okay, I
little
see.
club suit on your lapel. They let
Yeah.
you into Lackadaisy.
That's
Oh.
fun.
It does look
Oh,
like
why don't you head upstairs before she asks too many questions? I'll distract her with dirty laundry.
Me.
There you are. How was your afternoon? Interesting as a bag of dirt. It would be kinder to spare you the details. Well, was it productive at least? And did you eat?
Yes.
Cagey thing. Your coat is still drying on the lime in the backyard, but here's the vest and shirt you left with me last week. Oh, good, because I got coffee syrup on this one, and this tie is all a mess.
Damn, boy wears a wife beater.
What if it makes you think I exist to do your laundry? Or what is it that makes you think I exist to do your laundry? But don't worry, someday when you're canonized the patron saint of clean clothes and tidy services, you'll know it was worth all the toil. And I've got some work to attend to likewise, so I'll be on my way.
Before we continue, I would like to say, he does say tidy skivvies.
Tidy.
Oh, that's very cute.
That is adorable.
Skivvies
That's
is in
hilarious.
underpants.
Yeah.
Well, don't run off with. Look, I gotta get back into my old lady
Sorry,
voice. I got distracted.
Get distracted.
Well, don't run off this time without bending down to kiss your on goodbye first. Of course. If you want to be about it, you'll find a patron saint of keeping your mouth shut. Okay, love you, bye.
Me.
Oh, it's him again. Well, that was great. Wasn't that great?
Yes.
Oh, who wants to be business cat?
Yes, it's a lovely pet you found here, Wick.
Indeed. Quite an honor being dragged out into the middle of nowhere to watch you blow it up.
Where's your entrepreneurial spirit, gentlemen? Indiana has the market on agricultural limestone, I know, but Missouri rock is perfect for aggregate, and ever since the bond issue passed for the city, all the new urban road restructuring and paving has sharpened the demand immensely, and by quarrying right here, I can undersell, because I've dodged all the major transport costs. It's all very promising, don't you think?
Wow, you're fun at parties.
Does he ever stop talking about rocks?
Sometimes he talks about cement.
While it's been great fun indulging in your enthusiasm for gravel, Wick, I seem to recall you promising us dinner.
Oh yes, dinner at the Mayfair Room, and late-night refreshments for the night owls among us.
Among Us!
That's sus as fuck!
That's sus as fuck.
You know,
I'm the fat cat. I'm the fat guy.
You've got it.
I'm the fat cat.
I'm the
Refreshments. You know of a decent place? Last I heard, the Valerian had been raided.
Oh, sorry, that's you.
Marigold is the only worthwhile venue. Marigold is the only worthwhile venue around here these days, anyway.
Sorry, nothing so suffocatingly ritzy as that, Church. No, just an old favorite of mine. We've had a special invitation from the lady of the house.
Before we go on, can we talk about how his last panel there is gilded like a frame?
It is.
I love him.
The way she plays with panels in this comic is so fun.
It is very
Like,
fun.
It shows everyone's characters perfectly. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Very often, like, head and shoulders out of the frame, like he's above it all, and I am such a fan of that little detail.
I'm just gonna check how long is left in volume 1. Sorry, I just want to.
For sure.
I just want to see how far along we're getting. So, I think we're about a little bit more than halfway through volume 1.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Lackadaisy is beefier than you give it credit for.
Yeah.
Where you been all day, Emery?
I was playing checkers and shooting at squirrels with Benji Jessup.
Have fun, did ya?
Uh-huh. But what?
You're as useless as a one-legged mule around here. You stupid idler ain't allowed. Didn't you smell the smoke?
Oh, whoops.
I think that's you, Adrian.
Oh, was I playing both of them? Okay.
I think so.
Save your fight. I said save it! God, that's gonna be hell on the point.
What in the hell for, Avril? What are we gonna do? We got nothing left in the world but these couple of buckets, and now this one's all dented.
I've been reading too much
I'll
Homestuck.
Oh, wait, no, not the bucket.
Okay. That ain't true. I've been thinking we got some people owe us a favor or two. They was here again just the other night. That's a very majestic pig, by the way.
Alright, who wants to do Mordecai?
I want him so bad.
Okay.
He's like if Hawkeye met if Hawkeye and the main guy from Full Metal Alchemist had a child.
That's funny because
Like,
I
you
thought
know-
you
you know what I'm
hated
saying?
Hawkeye.
I love Hawkeye.
Who was it that said they hated Hawkeye?
Oh no, you mean from Marvel? Yeah, fuck him.
Oh.
I meant a Hawkeye from Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, no. Marvel Hawkeye's awesome though!
No.
Warn you guys, I am terrible at the Savoy's accent.
I am too. We can both be terrible
We'll
at
both
it.
be terrible
Okay,
at it.
can I-
I'll take Nico.
Okay. Alright.
What do you mean you were just kidding?
The hatchet chair. It was a joke.
We
It
didn't
was
think you was really going to use it.
till you stripped down to your draw.
Then why didn't you stop me?
Man, you look pretty fixed on finishing what you started.
I'm not sure I see the humor in making an unnecessary mess of our work. That aside, this is a rather high-profile mess. We can't simply leave it here. You must have some protocol for cleaning up.
Pig farm up the road.
No more jokes.
Hello, Papi, gone, it's true. Them pigs eat anything.
Also, he's short as fuck. He's also just Levi from Attack on Titan. He's all of my favorite anime characters in one, and I love him. Evening.
Oh, sorry. Hey, Salo, your pigs are hungry tonight? Cause our new friend had himself a grand time playing like a butcher.
But now, that's you,
But
sorry.
now he got no like boom back there.
Oh, that ain't no problem. Them pigs will eat anything.
Hear that?
Anything.
We told you.
Charming. I'll wait in the car. And don't exaggerate, Nico. It was nothing so indulgent as a grand time. It's merely work ethic.
You've got the smoothness down pat.
Dude, I'm really good at playing really fucking cold characters. It's one of my favorite things to do.
It's very good.
Emery, you go fetch Benji Jessup in his truck. We're gonna take a ride downtown. God, I hope these people are only in Act 1 because that voice sucks. I might change it. It's painful. I need to do more voice training.
You want me to take Ivy here?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, you look nice tonight, Miss M.
Thank you, sweetie. Hand me that butter knife. What are you doing all dolled up and waiting around upstairs? You haven't lured another poor boy into meeting you here, have you?
Oh, no, of course not, Miss M. I'm just doing some reading for class before I head down.
What a studious thing you are. Which professor assigns you reading from McClure's honey? How's the crowd tonight, Horatio? Is it a crowd tonight?
Maybe more of a smattering. I want him just to be really fucking silly.
So tell me, Vinegar Tom, where's your tuxedo? I think you'd look rather sharp in it. More importantly, it's possible we'd see some business at the bar tonight if you looked more like the bartender and less like the angry man looming in front of the liquor. No dice, huh? Well, what about all the trouble we went to having you fitted? That tailor we coerced into working for cheap? We practically kidnapped him and...
What?
Oh, well, I guess I can't expect you to remember that. We had to get you remarkably drunk just to take your measurements. Really, what's so awful about wearing a tux? Horatio's wearing his. Look how dapper.
I like... fuck, what voice did I give him? I immediately forgot.
He was like a little snivelly guy.
Yeah. I like my tux. If you gave it a chance, I think maybe you'd enjoy wearing yours.
I think maybe I'd enjoy wearing it to your funeral. Okay,
Oh.
see? I made the compromise. That wasn't a compromise, Victor. That was a threat. You always get those confused.
It's okay, I do too.
I suppose there's no point arguing with you if we haven't got anything worth serving anyway. Where's Rocky?
Zib! Zib! Hey, Zib!
Hey, what?
What time is it? I think I have to leave!
Criminy, settle down. Where are you gonna get yourself a watch? Oh, when are you gonna get... Forget it. It's getting close to witching hour, kiddo. But before you hightail it out of here, humor me. Just what made a lad like you volunteer to get running hooch around in the dead of night?
Well, Oops. Hold up, we gotta do the string sound effect. There we go.
Oh, wait. Let me go grab my ukulele real fast. Let me 2 seconds.
You
2
better
seconds.
not cut the string on your uke. I'll be so sad. Oh, I forgot I had a rubber band.
There we
Oh,
go.
perks of being in my living room. Okay.
Oops. Yep, there we go.
That's perfect.
Did you see that? One of my strings is broken.
Alright, I'm glad we settled that. Go on, get out of here, Moonlighter.
I'll be back in a little while, Miss M. No hang-ups this time. I think I'm getting better at this.
Oh, there you are, sweetheart. Good luck. It's nice that I don't have to twist everyone's arms about doing their work. I feel good too. Victor, wait, that's not your job anymore. I need you here at the bar. What are you gonna do out there anyway? Limp into action if see something never mind.
You know, there's a trouble when the band outnumbers the audience. So level with me, boss lady. Do I get to spend my humble wages on bad habits this week? Or should I be investing in some train tickets for myself and the boys?
No need to be so dramatic. Look, things aren't as bad as they seem.
Well, hallelujah for unwitting benefactors. But it's a little sad when old friends wind up in your crosshairs.
You're an incorrigible pessimist, Zib. It's not like that.
Sure.
Go get... Oh,
Oh, sorry.
another line.
I'm sorry.
Go get Mozzie to play something classy on the piano for our guests.
What are you still doing down here this time of night, child?
Fixing things.
You ought to get to bed so you can get an early start tomorrow. God, I fucked up the voice. Ugh.
Do you want me to take her?
No, I got it.
Alright.
You get feeling better once you've found some steady work, hmm? Even if it's not what you had in mind.
I know.
Wobble wobble.
Ooh, wubble wubble. Oh, wubble wubble. Me.
Well, there's a mighty pea for your pony tonight, isn't there? I guess she's Scottish now. I don't,
Sure, why not?
Irish.
or Irish. One of the two. I always get them confused. Irish is probably more like it.
Scottish is more percussive. Like
Right, Irish is, yeah, no, it's Irish. If you're looking to be helpful, quit knocking the plaster off the walls and getting toothpaste everywhere. And land snakes, go to bed.
She is Irish.
Sorry.
I know they're ginger cats. Maybe that's like analogous.
Maybe.
Me.
He cannot sleep. Oh no.
I cannot sleep. I cannot sleep.
Well, do you know why you're here? The judge asks. Cuddy wobbles and says nothing. Getting impatient, the judge shouts for drinking whiskey. So Cuddy stares at him in disbelief. Finally, he says, well, okay, let's get started.
We can tell you've got a losing hand when you start telling stories.
It was a joke, not a story. I'm trying to keep myself up. Or cheer myself up.
It's only a joke if it's funny.
If I may introduce, if I may intrude, what's their story?
Who, the Savoys? Why the sudden interest?
If I'm to be working with them long term, perhaps it would behoove me to know something about them. I'd ask them myself, but I can scarcely decipher what they're saying. Wow, I'm racist.
Well, that's because we dragged them up out of the bayous. They'd been prowling around, hijacking consignments coming upriver from New Orleans. More than once, they showed up out of nowhere, scared the holy bejesus out of our boys, and made off with our cargo. Frustrating as all hell, but damn if they weren't good at it. Well, as it turned out, they were working for some no-name backwoods operation. So rather than risk getting a bunch of people killed trying to chase them down, we set around acquiring them for ourselves. Since then, they've been putting their tricks to use, sweeping the paths clear for our runners. And they've made pretty efficient work of it. Little cutthroat, perhaps, but there aren't many parties eager to contend with us anymore for the better spirits flowing into this place. It's become difficult to keep them busy some nights, in fact, but that allows us to focus some attention on other ventures. That, my swarthy friend, is why they're doubling as your accompaniment lately.
Excuse me. Those rubes are still lingering about the lobby, Mr. Sweet. I figured they'd have given up by now, but they're demanding to see you before midnight.
Why is that? Do pumpkins turn into pumpkins after midnight?
I don't know, but they're starting to get rowdy. You want me to toss them out?
Nah, my friends have robbed me of all my chips anyhow. If it'll prevent a rumpus, I'll meet, what's-his-face, the angry one, in my office. And my shadow is 2 steps ahead of me.
Since we're on the topic of my cohorts, I wanted to discuss our agenda. I prefer knowing in advance what's next.
I don't know any sooner than you do. Night manager means little more than messenger in this case, I'm afraid.
Are we at least going in a particular order?
I know you like order, but the order here is of a bureaucratic nature. An unfortunate side effect of the growth and success of any establishment, no?
Can we just skip all of that? Because that's me.
I can take it.
Go for it, man.
And while we was putting that fire out, they set the cars on fire and one of them blew them up, and the other tore the fence all up and crashed through the house while it was still burning, so the whole house burned up and collapsed, and they nearly run me down with my own flaming truck and hit the barn with it and drove through the still. Then the barn caught on fire and exploded, and the pigs went and run off and...
Nut zipper?
No, thank you.
Well, my deepest sympathies regarding the loss of your pigs and trucks and whatnot, but I don't recall setting your moonshiner disputes ever being part of our little arrangement.
It don't matter. You owe us. You've been using our livestock and haven't had a lick for it. Or haven't paid a lick for it. Matter of fact, that one next to you there was by just the other night in the car with them fellas all hatcheted up and...
Hatcheted up? You fell for the hatchet joke? What's the matter with you? No one falls for that.
Sorry, where are we? I got
bottom left.
Okay.
Jinx.
I didn't realize it was some sort of tradition around here.
Tell me, did you arrange the pieces in alphabetical order?
Well, A is for...
Amygdala.
No. Amygdala, Mr. Sweet.
That is a part of the brain. It's a shame Mr. Hella missed his calling on the vaudeville circuit, isn't it? He has other talents, though, which he's used recently to procure some wares for us in good faith. We have a surplus, so perhaps we can be of some very indirect assistance.
Well, it's been a pleasure doing business with you, Captain Kehoe. Honest to goodness, you're a real peach. You seem a little surprised to see me again, actually. His face. But you'll be seeing plenty more. I'm afraid your other clientele have gone out of business forcibly in a blaze of glory. But that's just how a free black market works, isn't it? Besides, what sort of heretic would I be if I didn't let would I be to let Lady Dionysus down? God, words are hard.
Dionysus is a man.
Actually, I'm pretty sure he's gender fluid, so bet.
Yeah, Dionysus
Bet.
can be a
Honestly,
lady.
fair. Good for them.
Good for them.
For she keeps the contumacious key to our sanctuary underground and retains the shady sanctity of the royal rye and barley crown. We knaves partake knave-errant trials to bring her bottled offerings. It's our privilege, going drastic miles to aid her administrings of mercy metered in tumbler vials. Yet further, she's commensurate with her distiller's charity. Her very aura is opiate. Yeah, her very aura is an opiate, the electric fever remedy to be mellow, sweet, inebriate. God,
yeah.
A lot of Rocky's lines will likely take multiple takes.
That is okay. Is to breathe her smoke felicity. Still, I could otherwise proselytize about the gong sound of her look, about the moonshine potent size, and the warm necrotic.
You drive from inside the truck.
Right. Sorry, Miss M's done a lot for me, you know? I get a little sentimental with her being in a vulnerable spot these days.
Vulnerable as like bear trap.
Like a bear trap?
Yeah, like bear trap in box full of bunnies.
In a bunny box? I have no idea what you're talking about, but that's a pretty good alliteration.
That's where you're going.
I bet you could have been a poet. Oh no, wait, hold. That is
that's
Rocky.
Rocky.
Okay.
That's
I'll
Rocky.
be back with some individuals of a less noodly constitution to help carry everything downstairs. Ugh. Sorry.
The lights just went out. You think they see us coming?
I don't care.
Just how are we gonna get it?
That's gunshots, everybody. That's gunshots.
Yep. Would. Now what?
I can't see my own hand in front of my face.
Someone look for the damned light switch.
I think I found it over. Ah! Where'd that come from? What was that?
Quit wasting rounds shooting at the dark.
Well, we're not gonna accomplish nothing standing here like a bunch of dazed turkeys.
You're welcome for that one.
Sibilance.
Everyone keep moving. They're hiding because we got them gunned. Outgunned.
There.
Couldn't have missed. Success and glory are in the
Oof. Wham.
We're just hitting everything. Pew pew pew.
Pew 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 pew.
Emery, shoot!
I can hardly see what's what. Oh, that was a little rough on the table. I'm sorry.
You're good. Avery.
He's so happy.
Little wonder.
Oh.
Little wonder Wick likes this. Oh no, wait, that's the other cat.
Little
isn't
wonder
it?
Wick likes this place. It's made of rock.
Well, that lends it a sort of novelty appeal.
More than novelty, I think it has a certain grandeur to it.
Oh, you should see it when there's a crowd. It resonates like a cathedral.
Okay.
Maddie, you can take this now.
Oh, okay. I hate to seem rude, madam, but you've been sounding like you're selling something.
I'm not soliciting, Mr. Church, if that's what you mean. Think of this more as an overture
To eventual solicitations.
to mutually beneficial friendships. I'm talking about investment, of course, Mr. Church.
In what? Criminal reputations?
Well, undeniably, it takes some gumption to involve yourself in business like this. But risk and reward go hand in hand, don't they?
Almost as much as risk and disaster.
There's
That's me. Don't let Church's bullying get to you. He'll cozy up if you keep talking about the returns.
I've dealt with worse, really. I want to thank you for bringing them along.
My pleasure.
Mind if I take,
Rocky here?
Rocky here?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, let me channel some Maddie real fast. Hello, Wick. So glad you could join us. How have you been? How are you? What's the rumpus?
Good. Thanks. Great. What's the what?
Oh, Wick, you remember Rocky, don't you? From the band?
Yes, hard to forget a face like that.
Wait, which one? Okay,
I think you
wait,
both
okay.
have them.
I got,
Top right.
yeah. What? Start at the right?
Start.
The bubble goes...
Or no, it's start on the left one.
Okay.
Oh, okay, my bad.
From the band, yes, but tonight I am here to rectify that lamentable lack of libation ladyship. We have some special selection for you today, sirs. Forgive me, my French is terrible, but I believe what we have here is called a candle brun rabanach. And for those with a more delicate palate, a little rance de rat.
By the way, those mean...
One of them's the shit of rat, right?
Something repugnant and brown and, rancid rat water.
Yeah, honestly, if you can say anything with a horrible enough impersonation of a French accent, it'll sound okay.
Le rance de rat.
That is the whiskey or the whiskey.
Excuse me a moment, gentlemen.
I got it. I did good, yeah?
You did good. Try not to horrify the guests, honey.
Mississippi special, ma'am.
Is that what Kehoe calls it? Let's hope that don't mean it tastes like Mississippi water.
I hope not. There's a lot of it. Victor could use some help getting it downstairs, in fact.
Oh, well, this'll either loosen them up or kill them. Worst case, I'll just have to rummage through their pockets.
I'm sorry, it was really funny. Olive did instead of drinking from her water bottle, she tipped the apple up and took a bite out of it.
Bottoms up.
Oh no.
You can get the rest of the...
sorry. I thought you already did that line. I'm sorry.
You can get the rest of the band to help Victor unload. What? But we could hide ourselves lifting heavy things, and then we'd be useless.
Indeed. These arms weren't designed for manual labor, I'm afraid. I'm relegated to the arts. Sure look like it. I'm gonna let Maddie take it back.
Okay. But you're less like spaghetti. Besides, shouldn't we revel in this opportunity to suffer for our air?
Zib, go suffer for your art.
Your enthusiasm for suffering is somewhat unsettling. In fact, the same could be said of your enthusiasm, this new pastime of yours. Just don't get too carried away.
What do you mean, carried away?
Screwy. I mean, don't do anything screwy.
Define screwy.
You know, nutty?
Nutty.
I wish I could say this has been a reassuring conversation.
Zib is a delight.
Avery!
Shh! Whisper! What happened? Where's Avril?
I don't know. I couldn't see. All I know is that weren't no mosquito
Help has arrived!
Hooray.
Zib, wait! I think they just shot...
That's why we're going this direction!
Salador!
Oh, thank God, thank you. I was full ready to go into it.
Hi!
Oh, you wanna take her?
Yeah,
You take her.
Just because you've got Rock.
Yeah, I've got Rocky, you take her.
Hi!
Oh, hi.
So, are you previously engaged sitting in that old, flivver and looking contemplative this evening? Or were you maybe planning on coming in?
Sorry, I'm just gonna check how much is left in this chapter. Just because I think we might...
Wishy-washy.
Oh, are we in?
It might take a bit.
Where are we? Where Wishy-Washy?
We are at Lackadaisy Wishy-Washy.
Oh, God. Did we? Oh, no, I guess...
mean, that was a pretty good stopping point of just the introduction that
We can cut off here if you'd like.
Freckles is getting into
Sonic
the club.
Oh, no, this is just the whole last series. Okay, sorry.
Oh, my
Let me see how much we have left in Volume 1. Sorry, I want to make sure we don't
Okay.
go overtime tonight, but I want us to also...
Volume 1 ends at Lackadaisy Daybreak. So,
Did we already...
Yeah, Wishy-Washy is down at the bottom. We're beginning the last third of Volume 1.
I think we got time for that.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Sounds good to me.
Olive, what was the word you used to describe the voice I was doing for him?
Snivelly?
Yeah, okay.
You found another one already, Miss Pepper.
Just open the door, Horatio, if you would be so kind.
That is literally the perfect voice to describe it. You could just say Snively and I can go into that voice.
Fall right into it. It's lovely.
You say that and I'm always thinking of like the one character from fucking Sonic the Hedgehog. Yes, Dr. Robotnik, sir.
I think of like, hang on, look up Ask Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves.
I like to imagine it's what Ask Jeeves sounds like.
I call
he's
it
not
my,
on YouTube, he's a search engine.
what is
yes,
Bowser's
Jeeves.
father's name?
Bowser's
Do you guys, like,
father-
the-
Bowser has a father?
No, like the guy who took care of Bowser, his adopted father.
I
The
do
the
not
Koopa?
know.
The Koopa wizard? What's the Koopa wizard's name?
Oh,
Magic Cooper?
Camilla.
Kamala. Yeah, that's my Kamala voice.
You mean Kamek?
Kamek. That's my Kamek voice.
I did not know there was a Camilla.
That's my comic voice.
I think
Yeah,
that I don't think that's real, Olive.
I look up Camilla.
Alright, we're
Is
taking
this
a little
something-
break
is
to
this-
look up
is this
Kamala.
safe?
Hill I am willing to die on.
Is this safe to look
This
up
is
on?
safe to look up on Google.
Oh! I guess they're dating. No, but that's my comic voice.
Don't
I could
scroll
probably
down
do a
just in
Kamala
case.
too.
That's okay.
Oh, I love
So it's like
her lipstick.
Okay, that's Lady Kamek. My bad. Yeah, she was in Super Mario Galaxy.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I haven't played that one yet.
Anyway,
Alright.
Just open the door, Horatio, if you would be so kind.
What is this? Is this a bar? This is some kind of saloon?
You know the breakaway, right? And the Charleston? Right step, left toe, left step back, right toe, and...
You mean dance?
How about the Lindy Hop? That's the new one they're doing in New York. Come on, the dance floor is this way.
I know.
Hey, where's the band? What's going on? Don't push.
Watch out, Miss Pepper!
Freckle, what are you doing here?
The Lindy Hop?
Does your mother know you're here?
I took the liberty
Does
of
your
inviting
mother
you since you
know?
went in since my last dance partner broke his arms and legs in some horrible accident.
No, I couldn't sleep. I figured you'd be here playing the violin, But this place looks like some kind of gin joint. I thought you said you were a vigilante and you were upholding justice.
Yeah, the violin vigilante, huh? That's our Rocky, all right. Did he tell you he was the Sheik of Araby, too?
No?
Vigilante. I don't remember saying that exactly, but perhaps I used the term for ironic effect. Or maybe I was speaking in metaphor. Who can say? That's the thing about words. They're wishy-washy. Maybe we'll have better luck with interpretive pantomime. Frantic arm gestures are for emphasis. No, not getting it? Give up? I mean, it means pig farmers are coming to shoot my face off. Let's step out of the line of fire, shall we?
No, you're not a vigilante.
Come on.
Oh, so you're not a vigilante. Okay. First of all, Rocky is giving me massive warden vibes from Super Jail. Like, boy crazy. And I'm here for it.
Zib, is everything alright?
Yeah, sure, everything is Jake. Copacetic.
Then perhaps you could find someone else to grasp like a hook. Oh, perhaps you could find somewhere else to gasp like a hooked trout.
Pardon me, I just stopped to inform you we're all going to die.
Eventually. Is this an opening to make another one of your dismal philosophical discussions?
No, it's not. No, it's not an existential crisis. I mean, there's going to be some shooting. You need to hustle everyone out of the door pronto.
No, everyone is nice and agreeable now that they've got alcohol. Even the rude ones stopped complaining. I'm not finished schmoozing yet.
If you need to save face, tell them there's a fire or something.
Whatever's going on, you'll just need to find some other way to handle it.
I don't think you understand how serious. Ugh, the hell with it. Ride! I hate to be a killjoy, but the party's over. Everyone out, go on.
Believe me, we're going.
Then quit shuffling your feet.
Why is everyone so pushy tonight? I'm
I'm
sorry,
very sorry.
gentlemen. Oh, I'm very
No,
sorry,
that's definitely
gentlemen.
you.
Maybe we can continue some other time. Stop pushing.
Sorry, Miss Pepper.
Well, it's not really the Treasury Department, is it?
No, something more ornery than that. But I'll fix it.
Zib, don't.
I always fix it.
I'm
I
not
always fix it.
Zib, don't. I'm not leaving the place to be ransacked by...
Everyone means us, too.
Zib!
Yeah! Jeez, lady!
I said no.
Well, applesauce.
I love
hilarious.
I love Ivy. She's great.
She's
Yeah.
pretty.
Well, that was a peculiar send-off.
It's just as well. There's no shortage of lucrative stakes in the market, and so there's no reason any of us should have an interest in illegitimate business. Which makes me wonder why you brought us. So you could charge in with your troop of shareholders and a great display of concern for the lady?
What? Are you accusing me of being duplicitous, Church? They've had a bout of bad luck here. Honoring the invitation seemed only polite. Besides, it's difficult to resist a damsel in distress.
She has a reputation as anything but, if memory serves. You've done well lately, but don't imagine it means you and your reputation are invincible. If you're so inclined to consort with unscrupulous crackpots, consider politics instead.
Yeah, good night, gentlemen.
I love doing his voice. By the way, Horatio was my favorite character in the pilot, even though he said like 2 things.
Silly, I love him.
Where are you going, Miss Pepper?
I'll just get back inside through the garage.
I love Horatio. It's such a fun voice to do. I use it everywhere, basically, if I can.
You're really nailing it.
It's so much fun. It's my favorite thing ever.
Well, you managed to ruin that opportunity and the last vestiges of our reputation in one fell swoop. Impressive, Zib.
Likewise, thank you for impairing my ability to run for my life just when I needed it.
I wish you'd stop being so dramatic. Have this.
A pea shooter. We're saved.
The heavier artillery's in the caves in the back. Just what is the matter with you tonight? You need to get your yen off.
Did I fail to mention we have one down in the garage already?
What? Victor?
Get down!
Empty.
No, it ain't. I just heard him squawking. Rat-tat-tat-tat.
I bet you're sorry now, you sons of bitches. Sorry about what? What are they so angry about?
Hell if I know. Maybe your errand boy can enlighten us.
What did you do?
I don't recall exactly. I'm a little hazy on... heck, I can't even remember what I had for lunch today. How can I be expected to remember?
You had pancakes.
Thank you, that's helpful.
After we set their cars on fire.
Yeah, you probably don't need to go into excruciating detail about...
And their house. And their barn exploded. Remember that? That's probably why they're so angry.
And to think the police force didn't want you. You're such a smart cookie. You should have been made detective.
One of you get me a match!
No!
No, stay down. I can't... Oh,
I
that's you.
can't let them burn!
To shoot anything that moves.
There he is, the one with the eyebrows!
Go! Backstage! Rat-tat-tat-tat. Which way?
The storeroom, left. By myself?
It don't matter. They're running like rabbits because they're outgunned.
It's already unlocked.
You're sure you didn't hack the arsenal along with everything else?
Of course not. Someone cleaned us out.
Literally, who robs a place, then tidies up and dusts the shelves before leaving?
I have a pretty good idea who.
Rat-tat-tat. Ah!
What are you doing? You can't shoot!
It's okay, Miss M. I said I'd fix this.
No! No one who flails his arms around as much as you gets to hold a gun.
Just stay back.
I appreciate the gallantry, honey, but It's like taking cover behind a cornstalk.
So true. Hey, someone should give me the gun. Yay, thank you. You're not holding it right!
Oh.
Bam. Bam, 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 bam. Flump.
My cousin!
He has your laugh.
Thank you, I do. I try.
Alright. Let's see where we at, Rowdy. Okay. Sorry, I'm just checking where we're at.
You're good. We're close.
Yeah, no.
Lackadaisy Rowdy now.
Oh, if only I had a pair of heels around. Oh, actually, I do. Wait, I got this.
Oh.
Thank you, Adrian.
Welcome.
There
They're
you
right
go.
next to me.
Hey!
What are you
What are you doing?
Oh, don't you point that at him!
Get off! Ah! Wow, good shot, Victor. Really, really good shot there.
I'm sorry to interrupt your pummeling, Victor, but oh, this is gonna be a while. Maddie, do you wanna?
Oh yeah. I'm sorry to interrupt your pummeling, Victor, but am I the only one who missed the trolley? Just what is going on around here tonight?
Don't know.
What's wrong with your voice? Look at you. You're a mess. You're gonna need a doctor.
No doctor. No doctor. I am fine.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Did you just say something, or were you just coughing up blood? Or were you just gargling blood? Don't you go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Wait! No! Please! Sorry, I figured just because I'm not in the scene.
No,
anyways.
go for it.
Now, just hold on now. I don't want no trouble. I was just trying to get back to my truck. So if you'll just, I'll just...
My truck now.
God, that's bone chilling.
Did you hear that? It sounded like gunfire coming from the next street over.
Just someone's car backfiring, I'm sure.
Your good judgment about night spots remains dubious nevertheless. Are you coming?
No, I have had quite enough of your vitriol, and not enough drink to tolerate more, my friend. My own driver should be along shortly.
I don't think I could stomach any more chivalry anyway. Good night to you, Wick.
Good night, Church. Operator, I need you to connect me to a Leo Quackenbush. Yeah, Quackenbush. Yes, St. Louis County. Dr. Quackenbush, we have an injured party and... Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell. Yes, I know what time it is. It's urgent. Ivy. Pepper. Atlas's goddaughter. Yes, I know it's late, but I need to call in that favor. Oh, you don't? Are you sure? Because I thought... You know, you're awfully uppity for a horse doctor parading as a... So we owe you? I'm certain it was just an oversight. How about cash then? Right, in full. Of course I have it. Hey! You have money! Thanks.
Me.
Thanks.
No, I mean I need some of it. For a good cause.
Hey, did you take up with the Sisters of Mercy since I was here last, Miss Pepper? What are you collecting for, exactly?
A big one-eyed lunk with a lung full of buckshot.
That's a new one.
I mean,
That
Victor,
phase.
There was a little accident of sorts. The horse doctor's on his way, but...
Horse doctor? Wouldn't the customary thing be to take him to a hospital? We could drive him to the nearest...
They ask a lot of questions at hospitals. And then there's the probable outstanding warrants and...
The what? This all seems rather unorthodox. Are you sure?
It'd all seem rather unchivalrous if Miss M found her bartender had snuffed it because you were too dumbfounded to make yourself useful.
Oh,
Damn girl.
you heard all that, huh? Well, I suppose I dug my own grave then, didn't I? It looks like I'm going to be a little later than expected, Bix. Why don't you just go home? I'll catch a cab.
So you wait here, and when the doctor comes up, just hand him a fistful of cash and send him over to the garage.
Right. What's going on here anyway? It's been a strange evening.
Hell if I know.
Wait, let me get the heels
you
back.
want-
Let me
You want me to
get
take
the
that
heels back.
Or Ivy?
Yes.
Okay. Victor! Where do you think you're going? I told you to stay here. Don't pretend you can't hear me. Leo's coming to see you, so behave yourself. Try not to dislocate his arm or something. Can't get down the stairs, huh? See, this is why you're supposed to be tending the bar now. I don't know what you're doing up here anyway. Hey, what became of that scruffy character waving the gun around?
I let him go.
Let him go? Just like that?
I pat him on his head first. Bye-bye, thank you for visit. We have lunch sometime.
No, you didn't. Really?
No.
Well, where is he then?
I don't know, it vanished like, what's his name, who always does those tricks?
Houdini?
Yeah, Houdini.
Victor, someone needs to teach you how to tell a decent lie. Oh, there's his tail!
Yeah.
Yep.
Nah,
Yeah.
he's dead in the
He's
He's
jar.
gone.
fucking
Alright.
dead.
We are almost
I think we're almost done.
Okay, I'm not in a time crunch or
Taking
anything,
these
I just
echo,
want to keep
literally,
track of
yeah.
where we are. Alright. How far are we gonna go, Avril? There ain't no light back here!
Whatever we're walking on, it's hurting my feet.
Oh no, wait, that's me again, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's just the two of us.
And whatever we're walking on's hurting my feet.
Just old bones.
Peccary.
Can someone... What?
Peccaries.
Okay. Peccaries or something. Mostly. I'm gonna guess that's...
You hear
Alright,
that?
cool.
What in the hell is that?
That laughing idiot again. Ain't no living thing ought to make a sound like that. Damn sure you won't laugh when I shoot his one out.
What?
Follow the noise. There! Rat-tat-tat-tat.
Just an echo. There ain't no one in...
Wah!
It's Kelvin! I mean, Freckles!
Yeah.
Where'd that...
Move, go!
Move! Go! That way! That way!
There he is!
God damn it ain't him, it's another one.
Where'd he get a chopper from?
I don't know, just keep moving till I say. You just get ready to pop the little bastard when he comes around the corner. Ha! He threw his gun. Oh, what a class act, man you are, Zib. You! Wow, rotten.
Grinning blackguard.
We're gonna shoot your ass and wretched little Caesar pansy toad milk soap son of a...
Avril! Hey!
Oh!
Oh, damn.
Ba-bam. Rat-tat-tat-tat.
Hold on, how do we make that? How do we make that?
I don't know, it's a match.
What can I do that sounds like a
I
match?
have the thingamajig.
There we go, that works.
You need some help with that?
I got it.
Rat!
Ah, scrawny saphead, check battery. Whoop, Flopsky. I'm loving this.
This is Rocky.
Oh, is it?
Okay. I was very
Avril.
confused why I was saying my own name.
Yeah, sorry. Avril! From one reason individual to another. If speech is truly what separates us from the beasts, as the Greeks suggested, I remain optimistic they are not yet beyond a resolution. Through civil discourse?
Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat. Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat.
Ah! Stop! Stop! Stop!
You can see him move like a cat.
Gee, thanks. That was gracious of you. You can put the gun down now.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about the,
Oh, my unholy mess. Oh, don't get so upset, sweetie. It's nothing a little quicklime can't fix.
I have to go now.
Are you okay? Are you alright? You're alright, right?
Does he do this often?
What, the crazy dance? Oh, once or twice. Though the, unmitigated carnage is a recent development.
He's good at it.
Well, I can't argue with that. I'm sorry it came to that. I was just trying to be thorough about, that is, I wasn't expecting all that murderous rampaging.
Well, honey, you have that effect on people. I need to go see if I still have a bartender.
So, sorry for the bullet-riddled furniture, and for the bodies strewn all over the premises, and for scaring away your stuffy alcoholic guests, and,
Just please make sure your cousin's not gonna run off and do something silly, like turn himself in.
Freckle!
Freckle,
Wait! Hang on, we need to chat! I'll make you a sandwich!
I don't want a sandwich.
Oh, is that...
I believe that's Calvin.
That is
okay.
Fancy Rich Cat, which is Maddie.
Sorry, I thought for a minute, for some reason I thought it was Ivy because it was off
Freckle
screen.
Freckle is the one saying the line.
Oh, is that Freckle? Oh, okay. Who's playing Freckle in this?
You.
Oh, you said Freckle. I thought you said Rocky. I'm so dumb. Okay, sorry.
No, you're good.
How does this happen? Where's the latch?
Watch it, Fancy Pants! Oh boy, it's old Lizzie. It's gonna take you 10 minutes to start that thing, cousin. You might as well talk to me.
I feel sick.
Well, that's a start. Now, instead of doing something ridiculous like giving us all away to your friends down at the station, let's just take a deep breath and laugh it up, just like before, right? You know, close enough, I suppose. One more thing! Before you do anything or say anything to anyone, for pity's sake, think of what your mother would do to both of us.
Ah!
I don't want to have to leave again, Freckle. I like it here. They tolerate me.
God, me at all of my friends.
Oh, I'm glad to see we see eye to eye on that. Good night.
Me.
Oh, who wants to play the doctor? I don't think any of my characters are in this scene, so I might take him.
I say go for it.
Okay. See that? Double odd. I told you.
Okay, you win.
Why is he smiling like that, Leo?
Oh, I should have waited for the audience to arrive. I could have taken bets. The answer, madam, is chloral hydrate.
Enough to drop a horse.
I'll have to remember that trick.
Well, it's generally not good practice to do that to someone with a sucking chest wound, but this one nearly relieved me of my arms last time I was here. Which wasn't so long ago.
We seem to be stuck in a one-sided feud with a relentless former associate. I'm sorry, Victor. First your good knee, and now this. It's been a rough year, huh? Maybe at least now you'll stop putting up such a fight about staying in the bar, honey.
Doc.
Oh, sorry. Honey won't be doing anything for a while, except maybe enjoying a nice bout of pneumonia.
As long as we're being frank with each other, I can't pay you right now, Leo.
You already did. But if you'd like to do it again, by all means.
I did?
Well, the confused-looking gentleman in the cafe did.
Oh. Wick? What are you doing?
Oh.
Raiding the pantry? If you're that hungry, I could make you something.
Oh, no need. I thought I'd help myself to an early breakfast of baking soda and tomato paste.
Interesting taste.
Actually, I was just clearing the shrapnel out of the way here.
Oh.
Watch out for the floor olives. They're treacherous.
Thanks.
Again, Olive will bite your ankle if she's on the floors. Be careful, we have signs out.
And moreover, thank you. Victor's one of the few vestiges I have left from... Well, I couldn't really do without him. I will pay you back.
My pleasure, really. How is he, anyway?
Oh, supine and bloody. But he seemed to be enjoying whatever he was hallucinating about.
Sounds rather serious. What happened exactly? Okay, right, I'm catching on. The fewer questions, the better.
Sedgwick, you're a very nice man. Extraordinarily so. And I would hate to,
The guy!
It is
Oh.
me. I am the guy, if you will.
Mitzi, you trailed off a bit just... Oh!
Sorry, I do that sometimes.
What? Trail off or pounce on the unwary?
Both, apparently. Olives.
No one saw that.
Oh.
He do a smooch.
Olive also has a propensity to make people kiss. Very weird power, but she does have it.
You're
And this is the last
This is the last
page.
one.
Okay.
This is the last one. That's why it's short.
Top of the morning to you, dear aunt.
Rock, what are you doing here this early?
Just looking for the boy. You haven't spoken to him yet today, have you?
Take that ridiculous hat off while you're in the house. And no, he's still in bed. But you might as well get him up. He's supposed to be out finding work.
Oh, that won't be necessary. I'm pretty sure I'd found just the job for him.
What? What job?
Yay!
Yay, we've done it. That's
for
chapter
volume
1.
Yep. So next time, I think we should probably, when the three of us get together to stream at least, I think we should alternate from now on. Do TMNT, then Lackadaisy, TMNT, then Lackadaisy. It won't work, it won't go for long, because there's only 2 more volumes of Lackadaisy. But like,
Oh,
yeah.
only.
okay.
Second volume.
Honestly,
second
volume 2 we might split into 2
Volume
parts.
2 might need to be split into 2. Yeah, that's long.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
88 pages.
And that took us like, what, hour and a half to dub?
Here.
Maybe a little longer?
If
I think we
may-
started at 9, so hour 40.
Yeah.
If I may show just a very slight...
No, don't spoil it.
I want to show you how pretty the pages get.
Oh, I saw
No.
them. Okay, fine, okay.
No, Olive,
okay,
no.
There we
No.
go.
Okay.
All you get is that
Oh,
flash,
wow.
But note this. They go to full color and they are glorious.
I'm excited. Okay.
Hey,
Well, thank
do
you,
we want to
everyone.
talk a little bit about the pilot before we log off?
Sure, sure.
Oh, I
Uh,
am so glad it finally came out. I've been following the development for, I believe, about 3 years now, and I was so worried that COVID was going to have it canceled forever. Because I adore Lackadaisy. I've been reading it since, like, mid-high school, I want to say, and actually seeing the pilot get released, I was... Maddie and I watched it together, and I was, like, pausing and pointing out, like, okay, that's Ace of Sweet. He's in charge of the marigolds, right? But then if you pan over to the right here, we get a sneak shot of... And it was just...
It was very cool. It was
I'm
very neat.
so happy that it's here, and that Lackadaisy is in the public consciousness again, and...
Honestly, I'm just very happy to listen. I'm just very happy to do Rocky's voice, because I've been waiting to do. I love voicing characters like him. It's part of why I want to voice Dr. Starline so much, because like Dr. Starline is very much, at least I imagine his voice very similar to Rocky's, except less extravagant and more verbose.
I just can't get over the fact that his official dub voice is Michael Kovac.
Yeah,
Or
that's really
Kovac,
cool.
Yeah.
Angel Dust.
Yeah, Angel does. Yeah.
He's also in Billy Bust Up.
That reminds me, I got to mention Hell of a Boss and show a clip during my pitch for today for my show in class, and that was very fun. But
Cat burglar?
ah, dude, fuck yeah.
what?
Cat burglar?
Yeah, the cat burglar
Well, ain't this fair.
pitch. I don't want to talk about it on my YouTube because I don't want people stealing my ideas.
NDA,
But
NDA.
That's
no.
fair.
We can say this. We can say that name.
That's still. I didn't sign it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna treat it like
I'd
So
love to
I've
get it
been
off
in
the
a bit
ground.
of an ADHD mood recently where I can only focus at one thing at a time, which means I have the TV on, but I'm not paying any goddamn attention to it. So I often have to go back and rewatch episodes several times. Lackadaisy is the only thing on TV I've been able to pay attention to at all in like the last 2 weeks. So I feel like that speaks for itself.
Yeah.
I watched the whole pilot without looking at my phone. So like
It's very good.
The art style is mesmerizing. I loved looking at all of the details that went into production, about how they kept a lot of the lines to like air back to when Disney was still paper animated. Honestly,
Sorry. Not only
my
that,
biggest...
Your biggest? Go on. I'll pipe in after.
Okay. My biggest comment from it of very high praise was that it gave me nostalgia in a way that nothing I've seen has given me nostalgia before.
I mean,
and that's very weird.
Yeah.
It's neo-nostalgia.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, anything with a 1920s aesthetic automatically feels like that to me. But like, it was very good. Anyways, what were you gonna say, Olive?
The main thing I really wanted to point out was they released the model sheets, I want to say about a year ago. And, one, seeing the actual model sheets for the animation was really, really cool. Two, Tracy would occasionally pop in with, like, little design notes or, like, little character interviews or just, like, little art tips in general. I learned actually a lot about how to draw figures and eyes from those little tips. One of the things in Lackadaisy is that as time goes on and she really perfects the style, whenever you see Rocky without his hat, his ears and head are one smooth curve and they look sort of like devil horns. That was a detail that they kept for his design in the animation. Additionally, the way I learned how to draw eyes was that I learned how to focus them. You ever, like, draw someone facing forward but they look like they're kind of zoned out? The trick is to move the pupils somewhat closer together. And I learned that from Lackadaisy because she said, like, hey, this is what you're supposed to do, and I do it with Rocky as little as possible so he always looks a little bit spaced.
That's
Dude,
awesome.
man is unhinged.
And man is unhinged. It shows in his character notes and everything. Also,
My-
OCD used to play Mordecai in fan dubs, and now he's his official voice actor, and I'm so happy.
My second highest praise for this, which honestly it's probably highest, but like second highest praise other than giving me nostalgia for something I should not have nostalgia for in a way that even remakes can't give me nostalgia. Second highest praise is, goddamn, did it feel like I was watching a Don Bluth show.
He had so much Don Bluth energy.
It really did.
Yeah, like, for real.
I'm like
this is
like
like if Don Bluth did furries.
My thing,
I got good news for you, he did.
my thing with Don Bluth
Yeah.
movies is like the first like few are really, really good. The rest after them just had good animation, and that's about all they had going for them.
He did fall off over time.
Very hard. Over time, it was like a very hard fall off, like all at once.
I feel like All Dogs Go to Heaven 2 was the middle ground.
I didn't like the first one.
I thought the first one was pretty good.
I watched it.
I was young and obsessed with things that were dark, and I was like, whoa, the main character
The art style,
dies in
the
this
art
movie?
style is very good.
Oh, the art style
The
is
story is non-existent, so
yeah.
To be fair, Don Bluth is the art of like that. I feel like his animation always spoke for itself. Honestly, he feels like very similar in like where I would rank him among animators with our Lord and Savior James Baxter, as we all know.
yeah.
Maddie, put up a
James
picture of
Baxter!
James Baxter.
You put up a
Maddie,
picture
please
of
put up
the
a picture of
Okay,
James
let's-
Baxter.
Do we want the? Do we want the?
God, I can text it to you. It's in my favorites. I think I have it as an emote on Discord.
I'm going in the private tab just to actually no. I'll just go in the normal tab.
No, please just like everyone needs to see it immediately.
Evil James Baxter.
Yes, James Baxter's IMDb page, everyone, please.
Alright, hold up.
There he is.
There he is, everybody!
That's-
It's James Baxter.
The real James Baxter. The real James Baxter.
Noted
Oh, that was
animator
a close shot.
James
Wait, was
Baxter.
He in Utopia?
Was he?
He was in Utopia.
Oh, I was like,
He was also in The Witcher.
I was like, I've seen that face before. Where have I seen it? I've seen it in Utopia.
I think he's in Utopia.
I hope
Okay,
it's in Utopia. It's
Just to acknowledge, this man is not ugly. He just has the worst possible photo up as his main picture on
Photos
IMDb.
of him on the page, but they chose the first one that looks like a mugshot.
I know, he is a very handsome man if you ever see him with facial hair. I don't know why he hasn't sued them for defamation.
I don't know. I feel like that's true of every man.
Okay, with all that said, I think it is probably time to wrap this up. I got a shower and it's like 10:47, so thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you guys for dubbing this with me. We'll definitely be back soon.
And if we don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, listeners.
Fuck yeah!